Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Just a quick update at the start of this video about what I've been up to and a couple of things that you'll notice on this channel in the next little while. Firstly, in terms of my singing stuff that I do, this week I was a finalist in the Herald Sun Aria, which is one of the biggest classical singing competitions in Australia, and I was very happy to receive one of the second place prizes, which is a fabulous competition to be recognised in. I got to sing in one of the most beautiful venues in Melbourne, the Melbourne Recital Centre, with the Melbourne Opera Orchestra. I've worked with Melbourne Opera a number of times over the last few years, last 10 years, and they're always an absolute pleasure to perform with. So that was fun and a wonderful evening, and nice to sort of hear some of my other young colleagues really starting to develop and see their voices shine. Something you're going to notice on the channel in the next little while is that I might be moving house, so the format of these videos might change just while that's all happening. I might not have as ready access to as much sort of space and time to do these videos, so I'll probably do a similar thing that I'm doing today, which is do a batch filming of a number of videos and sort of schedule them over a coming period. The other thing I might do is, due to some space constrictions with packing and all that sort of thing, it might be that I go back to just doing some hands-only videos. It's easier to film those than having to set up a full setup here. So yeah, those might be things that sort of come up in the next little while. I'm going to keep trying to put out 2 videos a week, which is my hopeful sort of format of one review and one other video, either a review or a musings or a pen collection or a how-to sort of video. So yeah, I'm going to try and keep to that schedule. If that means doing batch recordings and sort of scheduling them over weeks, that might be what I have to do. But thanks for sticking around, thanks for all your support, and thanks for your encouragement and for watching these videos. Very quick update with what I'm writing with at the moment. 2 of the pens that have been in sort of in my pocket a lot recently are the Diplomate Arrow. This is such a beautiful pen, like the finish is just sublime and the nib writes so well. I currently have this inked with Colt pens, the Diamine Colt pens, deep dark purple. Great ink, beautiful and rich. Not dissimilar in the darker shadings to something like Lambie Dark Lilac, but a bit more depth of purple in the and less sort of less lavendery sort of colour in the lighter shading. It's a beautiful pen and writes so well with that ink. The other one is the Lambie Studio. This is one of the new terracotta ones. This is coming up in a review, so this has been coming with me a lot recently. I won't say much about it because I'm doing a proper review of this pen. But yeah, this has been with me. I inked up with just the blue cartridge that came with it. There was a bit of a miscommunication with where we bought the pens from with the converter, but it's all being sorted out and they're a wonderful company. So the other pen I've been carrying is the Jinhao 992, which is just a basic, very cheap pen. But I've only been carrying this out of novelty because of the nib. I ordered this from Bobby Pens in China, and I don't know, like from the top it looks like a fairly sort of standard nib, and then as you turn it you see just that this is a very, very unique nib. It's a what he calls the monster Arabic nib. It's basically like an extreme architect, but instead of it being a ground nib, it's folded, so the nib material is folded around the feed to create this massive contact with the paper, which is just so much fun to write with. And as a left-handed writer, we get some really, really great shape from a nib like this. In fact, if there was one that was like a tiny bit like just folded like this, I would probably get one. I'm looking at getting some architect grinds anyway. So yeah, very interesting pen. But now the reason for today's video, as you can see in the title of the video, is sponsorship or supporting this channel. Anyone who makes these sorts of videos knows how much time actually goes into doing them. We sit in front of a camera and we might talk for 10, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, however long we decide to make these videos. But then a whole lot more time goes into the research, goes into the preparation, goes into spending time with the pens to make them, with the reviews and the pen and ink reviews. I'm not one that sort of gets a pen and then does a review of it on the day I get it or a couple of days later. I like to spend a couple of weeks with the pen, have tried it with a number of inks. So a lot of time goes into actually doing these videos. Then there's the editing, the uploading, the promotion, all of that sort of thing. One thing I've decided to do is to not, at this stage, and this might change, but at this stage, is to not monetize my station, nor to join something like Patreon. I think they are really valuable sources of revenue for a lot of online creators, and it's something that I might consider in the future, but at the moment I'd like to try something slightly different. You viewers are wonderful. You are so supportive and encouraging, and your comments are great. And I thank you so much for taking the time to watch these videos. So what I'm looking at doing is, as well as continuing to review my own pens and the pens I purchase and the inks that I purchase and all those sorts of things, is to look for product sponsorship for this channel. And I already get some. There are a number of ink manufacturers and pen companies who have been gracious and sent me products to review, and that's absolutely fabulous. There are some stores, particularly here in Australia, who have been very supportive of my channel, and that's incredible, and I cannot thank you all enough. So what I'm looking to do is, as I said, product sponsorship. This can come in a number of fashions. You can support a review or sponsor a review by providing a product. If you are a reviewer and you would like to see a particular product reviewed, you can send it to me, get in touch with me, and we can see what we can work out. Same as if you're a business, a retailer or a manufacturer, and I'll be contacting a number of retailers and manufacturers about particular products that I would like to review. These are particularly things that I would like to review or that have been requested for review that I wouldn't normally have in my collection. A lot of you know my philosophy on what I think are actually what I like in pens, what I go for in pens and ink and all of these sorts of things. So you wouldn't be surprised to know that things like TWSBI are exactly what, if a new TWSBI pen comes out, I'm probably going to buy one. But there's a number of brands that just don't fit my particular taste, but I think are worthwhile having reviews that I think you would like to see. And particularly if there are things you want to see, let me know. So yes, you can sponsor a product. So you can either send me the product, or another way of doing it is to provide a way of me getting that product. Now, of course, here in Australia, some of the retailers are, or some of the products are not available from Australian retailers, so these need to be sourced from companies like the Goulet Pen Company or Colt Pens in the UK, even Pen Classics in New Zealand. These are companies with much wider range than a lot of the Australian retailers tend to have. And we have some wonderful retailers here in Australia, Milligram and Scriber, just to name sort of two of my personal favourites. Larry Post is another wonderful retailer. So one way you could support a review for this channel and support the channel is by providing like a voucher for one of those retailers with the intention of a particular product, if there's something you'd like to see. Obviously, I'm not expecting, vouchers for $500 to review this Visconti or all of that. Although that would, if that's what you'd like to do, I'm never going to say no. But providing these for review, if the channel is something that my channel is something that you value, that you like, let's get in touch and see what we can do. Even if you want to donate a little bit or put something towards a particular review or just support it in general, get in touch, let's see what we can do. As I said, I don't want to monetize the channel, I don't want to ask for Patreon support. Just at this point, I want you to support how you want to support, if it is something you want to do. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you. Obviously, you can get in touch with me using any of the platforms listed below or comment on the videos, but drop me an email or use any of the private messaging systems on any of the platforms that I've listed. But let's have a chat if there's something you'd like to see on here, if there's something you'd like to sort of help support the channel with. As I said, I'm going to continue making the videos. I'm going to continue making the videos of the products that I purchase, like the Lambie Studio, which I purchased for. It's a pen that is perfect for my collection and something I wanted to review. So, of course, I'm going to keep doing that, and there'll be surprises along the way. But as I said, starting to look for some sponsorship, product sponsorship for this channel, not monetary sponsorship. This is a hobby, it's something I like to do, but if you want to help, get in touch, let's see what we can do. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening to me babble on about things on these Musings videos. I hope you find them interesting. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications button. All of that stuff, as I said, get in touch using any of the platforms listed below. I'm very thankful to you all for watching and for your support, and I hope you keep watching my videos. In the meantime, enjoy your pens, enjoy writing, and I'll talk to you later.